Paige Ellis has been following this story from day one. She joins us now for a closer look.
Well, Michael, it took months of negotiations. It took threats of job action by the Canadian Union of Postal Workers, and it took a federally appointed mediator. But yes, finally, these two parties, Canada Post and the union, have come to an agreement, avoiding any job action. We know that the union was threatening to refuse overtime starting yesterday, and then they, of course, delayed that. So it's just been this protracted situation, protracted negotiations between these two parties. The key here is that they struck a deal before the key holiday season. I know it's hard for us to think about the holidays
Christmas?
right now. I know, but that was really what was at stake here. They needed to come to an agreement before the holiday season got underway and people started sending their correspondence and their Christmas cards to everybody, because that is really when the really big time for Canada Post. Canada Post describes the agreement this way. They say, quote, "The agreement will avert a work disruption, bringing much needed certainty in the postal system for our employees and customers. Canadians can now use the postal system with confidence."
Well, will they use the postal system? Because just the threat of job action led people to find alternative ways to get their packages to their people.
That's right. I think that's really the key takeaway here is how much damage has already been done to the volumes at Canada Post. We know that there's a lot at stake for the Crown Corporation, because right now 2 out of every 3 packages ordered online go through Canada Post. Parcels is the only area of Canada Post's business that's actually growing. Letter mail, of course, is declining. Advertising's been pretty steady, but they really had a lot at stake when it comes to the parcel business. We don't know much about the details of this deal. We know the 2 key issues that really stalled these negotiations were pension reform and the discrepancy between wages for rural workers and urban workers. So we don't know what exactly they agreed upon with respect to those 2 issues. What we do know is that this is a 2-year deal, which is 2 years shorter than what they typically do. It's typically a 4-year deal. And also this is tentative, so it has to be ratified by its members. And the Crown Corporation is pitching this as better for them that it's a 2-year tentative deal, because they say this gives them flexibility to adapt to the changing environment sooner, I suppose, so they can strike a new deal in 2 years when the situation will inevitably have changed.
All right, we'll see you in 2 years.
See you then.
Paige Ellis reporting. We've got Market Call coming up.